So Anthem has multiple game modes, including a story-focused campaign, as well as a stronghold mode, which is basically this game's versions of dungeons. But today, we'll be discussing about the final mode available in Anthem, and that is the FreePlay mode. Now think of it as like Destiny's FreePlay type of mode, mixed with Warframe's open world and open movement system, with a little bit of Monster Hunter World sprinkled all over. All that combined is basically what you get with Anthem's FreePlay mode in a nutshell. But let's jump in and talk about the incredible size of this awesome place, which is referred to as Bastion. Now keep in mind that this is the demo, so we weren't exactly able to explore the entire map. We only got about 1/3 of the full map, and from what I've explored so far, which is basically every place that was available to me, and then from that alone, I could tell this place is actually quite huge. It seems like it actually holds many secrets. Now the first thing I noticed were these cave-like icons on the map in your inventory. These were labeled secret locations, which kind of ruins the point of secret in my opinion, but from just the name of these locations alone, I could tell they will be fun to explore. Now I'm not sure if any of them were actually explorable in the demo version, but I was able to sneak in one of these areas, but got booted out soon after, so I figured I wasn't supposed to be in there. So from what I could tell, this world is actually quite big and kind of gets me excited to go out and explore it on February 22nd, which is the date this game releases. So I can't wait to jump in and explore what this world has to offer, because there's some actual locations I was kind of hyped to go into, but was bummed out when I found out I wasn't allowed to enter. Since the world is so big in Anthem, they added probably one of the best mechanics in Anthem's open world, and that would be how they handled the traversal as well as map verticality. Traversing Bastion really is a unique feeling. They implemented mechs and how they feel perfectly. Now I haven't played a game that had this kind of experience when it comes to movement in a really long time, probably since Warframe. It really is exciting to fly into battle in a badass manner. Now there's also these hidden locations everywhere, and if you really keep an eye out, you'll find these well hidden chests. And I found out flying actually really helps out a lot with this. Now flying from a high elevated place down through a waterfall never gets old. They really have put a lot of time and effort, into making movement really fun and engaging. But I don't want to spoil too much about the experience, because that's the whole fun of the game, is learning how to fly and how best to maneuver. It's really fun. So I recommend you go out, don't look up guides, and just go in and just see what you can do when it comes out on the 22nd or on the free demo, which is going on from February 1st to February 3rd. So make sure you jump in. I'll definitely be in there. Now let's go ahead and move on. There's no point of flying in a big ass open world if there's nothing to do. So let's talk about the activities that lie within Bastion. There's one problem that I have with this open world. Even though it looks great and has some wildlife, the world feels completely empty. Maybe it's because it's a demo version, and I sincerely hope that is the case. Now for activities, there was only one main thing to do besides explore, and that's the world events that occur. Now these events are just like Destiny's world events, and for a game that's wanting to be different from the rest, I'm not sure if this is a good thing. Now personally, I did enjoy some of these events, but I think it would be better if each event had a unique boss to it. That would really add some flair to the game. Now all of this could change on release, but we will just have to wait and see like always. I'm excited to jump in on the February 22nd though, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to lie. Even as barren as the open world is, it's still very interesting and does make me want to explore more of it without restrictions. Now there are other activities like the other areas I mentioned earlier in this video, the cave-like icons. Those seem like maybe some short dungeons, maybe a different version of strongholds. Now, I'm sure there are some more strongholds that lie around, and I'm sure there has to be other activities in the world to do, so we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe some of those other world events in the other places are actually really quite good and actually have those bosses I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so Bastion has its problems. It's buggy, it has the infinite loading screen glitch, and it's very annoying to try to get in. But one thing that can be said about the world is it's simply beautiful. From the many bodies of water to the waterfalls and building ruins, this world really is built in a very interesting way. For example, there's a city built inside the mountains with what seems to be a stronghold that you can't enter inside the demo. Places like this really makes me want to jump in and play some more of this game fully. I'm actually bummed out that I can't have to wait until the 22nd to play it fully, given that's not far off, but still, when a game gives you this feeling, then you know it could be something special. Sadly, since the first demo went so badly, a lot of people are turned off by this game, which really isn't a good thing, because I can tell if the microtransactions are handled properly, this game really will be amazing. But this is, of course, only my opinion. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. But listen to me for 1 second. If you are that one person who is turned off by this game, just hear me out. I'm sorry you went through all those problems, especially on Xbox. That's ridiculous. No game should release or have a VIP demo in that kind of format whatsoever. They should have made sure things were all good. This is a AAA company we're talking about. But even with that being said, if this game launches successfully, smoothly, get it, try it out. You won't regret it. Everyone's going to be playing this game if it does everything right. I can tell you that right now. This game's going to be very popular. And if you enjoy the Shooter Looter franchise or the shooting franchise or Mass Effect or any games like that, try this game, because I'm telling you right now, you will not regret it. Like I said, this game really does give me a good feeling. So altogether, I'm really hyped to jump back into this free play mode as soon as I can. I think if handled properly, like I've stated it a million times, it will be one of the best aspects of Anthem. And I personally can't wait to return to flying through the air like a crazed Iron Man. As always, if you want to see and decide my future content, to go follow my Twitter where I have polls and discussions with all you guys. And of course, if you enjoy my channel and want to help me out, hit that red button that says subscribe. Now, I will have an official schedule coming out very soon, probably next week, hopefully. I plan on showing off some Jump Force, going more in depth into Anthem, and much more. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm, like always, out of here.
I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies,